Hi everyone, this is CherryEnchantress, and this is your daily dust for Thursday, January 18th, if you're watching in real time, but it can also be for whenever you stumble upon it. You can consider it a timeless reading, even though I am using the Winter's Embrace Oracle by V Love and Crystals. It gives a nice winter energy. So if you're in the northern hemisphere at the same time of the year that I'm doing this reading, then this may apply. But if not, you can still take the messages for whatever, like even if they show winter scenes and you're in the middle of summer, sometimes those images can mean something entirely different for you. And the messages can always be the same. I'll do a little shuffle here, okay, and then pull from the middle. So we have essentials. Nice. See, that's a nice energy any time of the year. And progress. That's good. And euphoria. I'll take it. All right, so let me zoom on in and see what messages Spirit wants to send us. So I like the very earthy energy of the first two cards. In the first card, you see something wrapped up. You see, it looks like marshmallows and lights and a little spoon, and it's like the foliage and also fur. It feels very cozy. Okay, so in winter, the things that we do to keep us feeling warm and cozy are the essential things that we use. The whatever it may be: hot cocoa, warm blankets, sweaters and jackets, and all of those things. But at any time of year, there are certain essentials that you must-haves. This is a must-have at this time of year, or this day. This day in particular, it's a must-have. So whatever the must-have is on this day, you got it. You have it all together. You have all your belongings or whatever together. You have your babies, your fur babies, all cuddly, snug, and warm in your arms. It's just like, I feel like moving into the euphoria energy. It's like that saying, life doesn't get better than this. When you have everything that you want around you, love, cozy home, petting your kitty cats or hugging your puppies, and it's like moments in time where everything stops and you just realize, wow, I'm so blessed. So I'm feeling like that, and then progress is really interesting. And even despite the weather, it's like this water is flowing. It's still going. Sometimes the cold can freeze it and it's still. But there's this sense that nothing's frozen right now, that things are still moving and progressing forward in a positive way. And it feels sort of like with the help of nature, with the help of the world around you, you can get to where you need to go. I feel like the euphoria kind of shows another set of essentials. If you're ice skating, you need ice skates. And I feel like something about just shoes or clothing or the things that you own makes you really happy. So today's going to be kind of a cozy, happy about the things that you own and the things that are around you kind of day. You've always been appreciative, but today especially, it's really going to hit you hard how appreciative you are of all of the things that are around you and all the things that you're blessed with in your life. From the little things like a great pair of shoes, to the big things like a roof over your head, and there's feeling like life has promise and things are going to keep moving in a positive direction. So feel like that too, like that things don't stop when bad things happen. The world doesn't stop. It's very frustrating and difficult and hard to overcome sometimes, but when you do overcome it, then you really see everything in a new perspective. It's like that saying, I don't know why it keeps coming back. It's a Latin phrase that I can't remember the Latin, but I remember the English translation, and I saw it in this movie, and it's called sweeter after difficulty, or something like that. Like, something feels even sweeter after you've been through a difficult situation. So let's say you've been in complicated relationships, and then this perfect person comes along. And you're savoring this energy that you feel with this person, sweeter after all of the trials and tribulations that you've had. Now, interestingly enough, the movie that I got this from, I think it was a movie with Sandra Bullock, and it was kind of like an action adventure, whatever. And there's a scene where actually Brad Pitt is in it, like cameos in it for just a second. And I think she's talking to him when she says this phrase, and it's a phrase that she's saying that her husband always said. Anyway, that her husband, I think her husband who passed, or anyway, you look it up, I guess. I can't remember the name of the movie, and not that it's like the movie itself is all that important. It's a kind of a fun adventure movie, but that phrase just really hit me, and sometimes that's exactly how you feel. Now you don't have to have the trials and tribulations just to feel a sweet feeling, but definitely sweeter after difficulties. All right, so I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.